Right. And I have a very, very good topic that we're going to get into tonight. I know it's a little bit later than my Friday streams normally are. I was actually going back and forth because I really didn't have a good enough topic to really go live on. So I say, you know what? There's a couple of topics that have been on my mind. One of them I'm going to discuss is this Joe Biden and his campaign funds. This guy has raised almost $800 million. I think the Trump campaign is at about $100 million or a little bit less. And we're going to talk about how he was able to get that money in the amount of time he has. BLM. All that looting and rioting just going back into the white man's pocket. Salute to everybody that's here. Happy Friday to all of you. Hopefully y'all are unwinding from a busy work week that I'm sure you've been creating greatness. Yeah, let me get to the super chatters real quick. Shout out to Shy and Miles. Shy again and Ant Sound. Appreciate it. Yeah, she wants a lot. LisaRaye wants a lot.
Lisa wants $50. She crazy.
Yeah. She was driving it. All right, let's see who's here. Let's see who's here in the chat. Lil Trill, K Nicole, King Dambo, True Amani, Marcus, Abby, Seesaws, Global Network, Prince, Classy Young Man, Burn 85. See Abby, Michael, Ednice, Van. Be friends. Let's see Carl Page, Parker, Lynetta, what's up? Gerard, Gerald, Anselm, Ruth, Metris, Mr. Plenty, Mike's podcast, Shy, Brian, Macker, Ramos, Dewanis, Michael McKinney, Miles, Jazz Jackson, Young Coder, Obey Anime, M Weezy, what's up? Jaye, Darius, Centel, NBA Live, Map 2004, Southeast Dusty. Make sure y'all like the stream too. Yes, she really did join. I went to her page myself and I saw it. So I went to her page myself and I saw it. Saga Begins, what's up? Shout out to Antoine, Genuine Trucker Twan. Kate, what's up? Ashley, 50 years old with an OnlyFans. She ain't the only MILF that I know of that's on OnlyFans though.
Happy TGIF, ladies and gentlemen. Salute to the mod squad. Raised fist, medium, dark skin tone, fire, full score, Lori $.
Salute, bro. I want y'all to know I have a new sponsor to my platform, Youth Fountain. Put the link in the script. Y'all go and check them out. They'll supplement. They're there to get you right, get you going in the right direction. I actually premiered the sponsorship on the video I did today about Amber Rose and Kanye West. Matter of fact, let me put it on the screen here. Hopefully y'all went and saw the video.
Introducing VasoFlux for Men, packed with 12 powerful natural ingredients. Vasoflux for Men was created as a safe alternative to prescribed medicine and harmful gas station sex pills. Ingredients in Vasoflux for Men have been clinically proven to help increase libido, increase blood flow to the genitalia, increase energy, strength and stamina, strengthen erections, and aid in healing the body. Vasoflux for Men is made in an FDA-registered facility and is certified for good manufacturing practices.
Yeah, they're sponsoring the Basic Social Politics channel. So make sure y'all click that link in the description and the chat. In the chat, I got it pinned at the top. They wanted to sponsor the channel, so I said okay. Y'all know I usually don't do sponsorships. I'm not a big fan of it, to be honest with you. So there'll be a few here and there that I'll do. But I only do on my Basic Social Politics channel because the content over there is a little bit too spicy. Like the video today I posted, it's not monetized whatsoever. It's an unmonetized video. Because they had already monetized, so I said fuck it. You know. But be it as it may, shout out to everybody that's here. We have some interesting topics that we are definitely going to get into. But it doesn't work. It's, to me, I haven't seen anything as far as the reviews being poor, not being able to work. I'm gonna get some myself and I'm gonna try it out, and over the coming weeks I'll let y'all know. Let's see. Is everybody here? Is the roll call? Has everybody been roll called? And speaking of libido, let's talk about OnlyFans. Let's talk about. Let me put this on the screen. Oh man, I've been sent this video by everybody and their cousin. Man, they've been sending me this video. Now, hopefully the sound works. Oh no. I don't know if the sound is gonna work.
I'm not.
Okay, it'll work here. Okay, so I have to play the video over on Chrome. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. All right. This is the video, the promo video that LisaRaye put up. Oh yeah, shout out to the moderators and the members of the channel, the patrons, you know. What's good, Steven? Oh, here we go.
That's the end that I'm not gonna post on Instagram, but y'all just gonna get, what you been getting. But over there,
oh,
I'm not saying that I'm not gonna post on Instagram, but y'all just gonna get, what you been getting. But over there, let's get to it. Everything. Everything. I'm with it.
She said she with it. She with it. At first, I kind of thought she was joking. That's why I went to her page to see if she actually had a link to it, and she does. Now, she could be, but she's very giddy about this. Like, she's happy to let y'all see what she gonna have going on over there.
Let's do it. I'm not saying that I'm not gonna post on Instagram, but y'all just gonna get, what you been getting. But over there, let's get to it. Everything.
Everything.
I'm with it.
She
Let's
with it.
Do it.
She want to do it. Oh man, let me tell y'all something. Don't let the age fool you. That don't mean that Lisa ain't down for it. Y'all really think that Lisa won't get on OnlyFans and just that thought spirit won't just take over and she just start going crazy posting, because all it takes is a few posts. All it takes is a few posts for her to get comfortable to her starting to, because what her name is, Jordan Woods, is going to be doing that. I know some of you are probably already subscribed to her OnlyFans. And she's really giddy about this. Like, she can't wait to just show y'all that she still got it. I'm telling you, man, don't let this I'm mature and I'm old. Don't let that BS fool you. They still out here with the mindset of they can compete with these younger women, man. Age ain't what it used to be, man. Because the older women out here in these streets just as much as the younger women are, if not more, because you got more women who are in their 40s, some of them in their 50s, who ain't attached to nobody. They just out here. They just out here in these streets. They not with anybody. And here you got LisaRaye, who's giddy about being able to get on OnlyFans and show y'all what she got going on. These middle-aged women are out here in these streets just as much as these younger women are. They're on OnlyFans too. I know of a female, she's a little bit older. She could be in her mid to late 40s, but she has very big, she got very big cups. She might be but she got very big twins, okay? And she's not that bad looking at all, but you can tell she's a more mature woman. She puts up promos on her page, and you could tell back in the day, man, she was that girl, but she seemed like she's on a mission to prove she still got it.
AARP WAP old woman dark skin tone. And
Yeah,
not
be friends,
subscribe
Jugs.
to Jordan Woods unamused.
Jugs. Right, Jugs. And she not that bad looking in the face at all. And it's just like, you got these middle-aged women who still think they got it. They still out here in these streets. Don't sleep on them. Don't let this I'm more mature and older BS fool you. These women love attention just as much as the chicks in their 20s and 30s. They do. They could have kids, adult kids, grandkids. That ain't going to stop them. This is 2020. That ain't going to stop them. That is not going to stop them whatsoever. Shout out to Abby.
LisaRaye has dreamed about this day and moment for a long time.
Right. She even posted a video reenacting her scene on Players Club. So she's down for it. She's with it. She's with it and ready to do it. I'm telling y'all, man. I know some of y'all gonna go subscribe. Y'all saying, man, I ain't going ready to subscribe to OnlyFans. Y'all got like 10 accounts y'all subscribe to. Come on, man. Come on now. Some of your favorite Insta thoughts over there. Some of your favorite actresses and singers and ex-adult actors over there. Some of these adult entertaining women that you know, y'all know of. I don't, but y'all probably do. So that's what we gotta understand, man. Like, the lines have been blurred so much, man. A lot of women are more and more alike than they are different. Doesn't matter the age. People need to stop using this age thing as if it's supposed to mean that somebody's just more mature, they're above that. No, they're not. You got young chicks and you got grannies up there on OnlyFans. Yes, you do.
Jay, you mean big breastises?
Absolutely, Ed Niece. Big breastises. I just want you to say it. Ed Niece, I just wanted you to say it.
She looks like a past her prime streetwalker who is trying to compete with women half her age. Players Club come out in 1998.
Thanks, Bad Hombre. Yeah, she definitely trying to compete, and she thinks she can. You could just tell how giddy she was. Hold up. Let me get the at this video. You can just tell how giddy she was. Hold up. Let's go back to the tape. She was just very giddy.
I'm not saying that I'm not going to post on Instagram, but y'all just going to get, what you been getting. But over there, let's get to it. Everything. Everything. I'm with it. Let's do it. I'm not saying.
She say she with it. Let's do it. What y'all think Lisa gonna be doing over there on OnlyFans? What y'all think MILF LisaRaye is gonna be doing over there on OnlyFans, man? She gonna be getting it in? Y'all think she BSing? Y'all think she just capping? She ain't really about to do nothing? But I don't know. That reaction just tells me differently. I think a lot of these women have this spirit, man. They just want to show everything.
The succubus Jezebel spirit has been revealed in 2020. Bikini high heel $sign camera with flash.
Thanks, Antoine. A lot of these women are shout to Vern85. Appreciate that, man. A lot of these women, man, they have a similar mindset. If she can do it, I can do it. So you got all these women seeing what other women are doing, and they're saying, well, I have a better looking body than her. I can do that. And they're following suit. Now, the one thing I want to know is this. How are these women making money before the pandemic? Because a lot of women flocking to OnlyFans. All of them weren't doing the same thing. So how has your income been cut to the point to where that you're going straight there? These are people who live a lifestyle that they're portraying like they're living this lavish lifestyle, but they're going to a follower funded platform. Now they will probably say, well, Instagram is too restrictive. So they want to go to a platform that's not restrictive. I can understand that. You want to make money off of it, that's fine. But some of these people, if you listen to them, they're super successful. I mean, LisaRaye is all about success and, doing, what I'm saying? Just being successful as a melanated woman. But you're quick to run to OnlyFans. So does that smash that illusion that you've been putting out there, that you're living this lifestyle? That's what you have to ask yourself. Are they faking it? Or are they not living the lifestyle they claim to live? That's why they're flocking to OnlyFans, because they're not really making the type of money and living the type of life that they claim to live. That's one of the things I definitely would like to know from LisaRaye and all these other women who are flocking to OnlyFans. And they're actually taking money from the other women. They claim that they're trying to help those women. If you want to help those women, you will promote their pages. But none of y'all are going to help those women promote their pages. You're just BSing. You just helping yourself. Just like what normally goes on, Just helping themselves, man. How are you helping those other women? Are you giving them a cut? I think not. I think not. Make sure y'all like the stream, man. Like the stream. Hold up. Okay. Let me talk about these heifers out here robbing, taking from other people. Let's see. We're going to get into this piece of business. Here we go. Hopefully y'all can see that. Let me stretch it out a little bit more. Milwaukee women suspected of stealing $85,000 from Chicago men. So these women came from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and was stealing from you Chicago niggas?
This pandemic showed up and those showing out.
Absolutely, and sound. It definitely has. It definitely has. It's been showing out. This year has been upside down in many different ways.
Jaye, why was there a trans lady in Notorious Big's Big Papa video? Grin.
Bro, I don't know. You'd have to ask Puff. You got to ask Puff Daddy, a.k.a. Diddy. You got to ask Diddy that question. Diddy might know the answer to that. I'm not sure. All right. Like the stream, people. 2 Milwaukee women suspect of stealing $85,000 from Chicago men. Now, I'm before I even get into this article, I bet you it was dudes that were flexing. I could be wrong, but like I said, when you flex like that, a lot of times you make yourself a target. I ain't saying that right at all, but what I'm saying is women come around if they see that you have something that they want. But let's get into it. There's a video here.
Erica, they targeted the men of River North. They came here with vials of alcohol that were incredibly potent, a gun with a laser sight on it, and a vision to get rich quick. Tiana Trammell is a Milwaukee mother of 1, pregnant with her second. Tawana Rainey is a single mom.
How come these chicks is always pregnant? And I bet you they either ain't with the father or don't even know who the father is. They don't even know who the father is. It's crazy.
Works as a phlebotomist at this Milwaukee hospital, performing blood transfusions.
And they got jobs.
Drawing blood. But since the beginning of the year, the two were drawing in victims to a scheme prosecutors say landed them more than $85,000 in other people's money. The most recent case Saturday night. Investigators say they arranged to meet a man from a dating app at this River North bar. The man didn't know the vial of alcohol they plied him with would lead to an instant blackout. What the Milwaukee duo didn't know, a tracker had been placed on their Nissan. In this case, their getaway back to Wisconsin would stall. When their car didn't start, their arrest came just minutes later. But in past cases, prosecutors say they'd sometimes go back to a man's house and rob him. On another occasion, one was left at the Lake Forest Oasis, only to find his phone, jewelry, and wallet missing. Authorities say they had surveillance videos of Target and Walmart stores back in Wisconsin where they would rack up big bills on the credit cards of their victims, maxing out ATM transactions.
And when would you say that things got out of control?
Federal agents telling CBS 2 this sounds like a movie. Namely, the movie Hustlers with Jennifer Lopez, where wealthy men at nightclubs become the...
No, this is Cardi B's life story. Cardi B admitted to doing this, and it's almost like these women listened to Cardi and decided to do the same thing. Drug men and rob them. And yes, this was the script of a whole movie. They're basically putting it out there and they're throwing it in people's face like this stuff can go on. But this is one of the times where you're seeing women get busted for it. Because I'm pretty sure this happens a lot more than we know. But a lot of times, the dudes don't really come forward. Like in the Cardi B situation, those dudes probably weren't coming forward. But in this situation, they caught these women and tracked them.
The target of scheming groups of women. Just like the movie, these women are behind bars. As investigators say, others, part of the ring, are now being sought as well.
So there's more of them. There's more of those heifers. You got the one chick laughing, smiling in the mugshot. That's mental illness.
All 10 of these schemes, that it was her car and her gun that was found inside that vehicle. Ms. Rainey believed to be part of 4 of the 10 schemes. Because this went from Illinois into Wisconsin, across state lines, that could change the landscape of this case moving forward, and we'll stay on top of that too. Live in River North, Chris Ty, CBS 2 News.
You got the one chick in the mugshot that is like smiling, she's laughing. That's that mental illness, man. Maybe they think they're gonna get away with it. That's what happens when you have women getting slaps on the wrist a lot in their life, and they've never been held accountable for anything. And because they haven't been held accountable for anything, they tend to get away with stuff like this. These women should be made an example out of. Because I'm telling you right now, I think this happens a lot more than people may know. Because a lot of times, man, the easiest way to try to rob a dude is through women. Is by using women in order to rob these dudes. And you have women with no moral compass whatsoever. They think the world has been horrible to them, so they want to go and make other people's lives miserable. They want to steal from other people. Ain't one or two of the heifers had a job, and you do this anyway? You got one got a kid and another kid on the way? You don't care about your kids? Or you don't think you're going to do any hard time? And because this happened in 2 states, I think they may make an example out of these women. Matter of fact, let me see if I have it. Let me put the mug shot up so y'all can see this. Look at this mental illness. Look at the chick on the left, man. First off, who trying to meet the chick on the left? In all seriousness. Who trying to meet the chick on the left, man? This chick look crazy, man. Gotta be careful out here, fellas, man. It's a lot of savages out here. It's a lot of people that are thirsty. They thirsty for what you have. They can't go out and get and work for what they want. They want what you got. And they're willing to do whatever it takes to get what you got. They don't want to build nothing for themselves. They probably even know who the father of their kids are. They're not going after them for support, probably because they're in and out of jail themselves. So what they do is go after and target these guys, for the most part, offline, online. These guys might flaunt jewelry, money. That's why I tell you, dude, stop flaunting your money on the gram, on Facebook, because you're going to make yourself a target. One of the guys that they said had his jewelry stolen. This dude's walking around in jewelry. You're making yourself a target, man. And I think that the judge should make an example out of these women. Because if you give these women a slap on the wrist, what's going to happen is they're going to do this again. They're going to do this again. So that judge does not, or whoever's presiding over this case, the DA's office, they cannot let this slide. You got to make an example, or this stuff is going to continue. Because you got a lot of women out here who have no accountability for their actions whatsoever. And they're willing to do whatever it takes to get what they want. And a lot of times they want what you have. And a lot of you dudes also need to be careful the type of women you're impregnating. One of these women are going to be leaving behind, well, once she has the kid, 2 children. This is what goes on in the black community that nobody wants to talk about. You know what's funny? I had somebody comment on my video, right? They said, why do I call black people melanated? Why don't I just say black? Because we are melanated people. Just because you like to throw around the black term because it makes you feel like a victim, I don't. We're melanated people. Melanated people. If you don't like me saying it, oh well, I'm going to say it. Okay? But these 2 melanated heifers definitely need to be thrown under jail and made an example out of. Definitely need to be. Who the fuck is trying to have relations with the chick on the left? And the right to, but the chick on the left looks like she's crazy. She's smiling at a mugshot. She can't even look straight. Clear mental illness. This is clear mental illness, people. Clear mental illness, man. Let's see. I want to get to Joe Biden too, man. Joe Biden, his campaign funds, man. Did I retweet it? I don't think I retweeted it. This guy has, because it was trending last night, over almost 800 million in funds to work with, to spend. Where y'all think Sleepy Joe got that money from? But I thought conservatives were the one with the money, with the bread. All that marching and protesting you niggas did, and that money went right into the pockets of the DNC. That's why he's able to spend the money that he's been spending. I'm trying to find the article, but they must be done took it down. Let's see. They might have took it down. See, some Breitbart. But it was trending last night. Yeah, Biden got that money from basically all these donations were pouring into BLM all over social media. They like, donate to BLM, donate to BLM. And that money was going straight to the Democratic Party for them to spend it on campaign ads, because they're going to need it with Joe. Because Joe isn't really presenting anything. He's just saying, I'm not Trump. That's it. And let me speak about the debate last night too. Hold on a second. Let me speak about this debate. You know, the debate from my perspective went the way I knew it was going to go. Because I knew that Joe was running out of steam. He didn't have much. But that was a controlled situation. And the more Trump controlled his emotions and then went at Biden with facts, the more Biden started to lose control. He wanted out of that debate. You can tell towards the end. It wasn't a perfect debate, but it was a debate. I feel like in this situation, the way the questions were geared towards Trump, it was to make Trump look bad, to trip him up. You could tell Trump was more prepared this time because Trump knew what to expect from Joe. Last time, I think he didn't know what to expect. But he was prepared, and he went about business. And Biden basically was on the defensive a lot. And the moderator tried to save him. But he just kept tripping himself up. Lying, knowing he said things, and then try to come back and say, I didn't say it like Kamala Harris did. This election is going to come down to who you think is the better option for the next 4 years, at least for the next 4 years. Or maybe 8 years if you're really going to vote for Sleepy Joe, for creepy Sleepy Joe, if you're really going to vote for him. Because everybody's talking about Harris Biden. They see Harris as she's going to take over. If they win, she's definitely going to move him out of the way. She's going to remove him, or the powers that be in the DNC are going to remove him. That's what's going to happen. And when I'm seeing all this campaign money that he has been able to get, okay, this is the article here. Okay, no, this is it right here. Let me see if I can get it up. But just seeing how much money he's been able to raise, man, I knew it immediately where it came from. Like I knew immediately where it came from. With less than 2 weeks until Election Day, Joe Biden has amassed $761 million in fundraising, a significant cash advantage over Trump. And there were people in the comment section, right? Mostly Caucasian women that were like, I donated to Joe Biden 4 or 5 times. I'm going to donate to him again. When you see people and how they support somebody like Joe, who's been on video sniffing women, who has made suggestive comments, who's been accused of certain things, and you still have them going hard for Biden, it lets y'all know that the shift in power, they want it to go to women. You have a lot of women who feel threatened because they think that men are waking up. They can see men waking up, even some women, and they're saying, oh no, they're going to take the power that we've been able to siphon away. So they support somebody like Joe Biden, who's controllable. He has a woman like Kamala Harris with him who people want to ignore. They want to act like hasn't done the things that she has done, in California. This woman does not care about anybody but herself. And the fact that I see people going hard for her just shows you that we're lost as a people. And we're not going to understand that until it's too late. Maybe it already is too late, but a lot of these people have sealed their own fate in life by their politics and how they choose to live their life. But where is he getting this money? Set over almost $800 million. This guy has been able to raise, and a lot of that came from your your BLM contributions. Went straight to the DNC. That's where it went. That's a lot of money to fundraise. We understand that's almost $1 billion of fundraising. You're not getting nothing from that. You're not buying a t-shirt. Okay? You're not getting stock. This is money being given. That's not easy to do. Yeah, there are people that can raise hundreds of thousands of dollars through GoFundMe. They can raise millions of dollars in certain organizations, but this is almost $1 billion in less than 3, 4, 5 months during a pandemic. Most of the money that was raised during the summertime. I guarantee you. All the looting and rioting, all the protesting, a lot of that money was going in one direction. And this is where it was going. With Sleepy, Creepy Joe. That's where it was going, man. I know people are going to say, well, Jay, how do you know that, Jay? All you got to do is look at the facts. Sleepy, Creepy Joe is controlled. And there are a lot of black men that are waking up too. There are a lot of black men that are waking up. They don't like that shit. A lot of these black feminists, a lot of these white liberals, they don't like that shit. They want to stop us from embracing our birthright as men and being leaders. Joe Biden has done a lot of damage. I saw a video today on Trump's timeline of a black man who was just released from prison due to the things that Trump has implemented. Let me see if I can go find that video. He was reunited with his son he hasn't seen since he was 2 years old due to the policies that were put into place by creepy Joe. Hold on. Put this on screen.
When Trump wins, I am trolling the shade room, rolling on the floor, laughing full score.
You and a lot of people. This is the video I saw on Trump's timeline today, man. It warms your heart to see shit. Let's see this. It really does, man. He actually retweeted from Ivanka Trump, talking about a guy by the name of Duke Tanner was granted clemency after 16 years in prison. He was sentenced to life in prison for a first-time nonviolent crime because of Joe Biden's 94 crime bill. We pray that you will do much good with your second chance, Duke. Let's play this video.
First and foremost, I want to give all the praise and glory to God. Thank you for hearing me. But President Trump, I just want to thank you for giving me a second chance and believing in me and reading my petition. I'm just so thankful. It's just 20 years ago, I fought at the Trump Casino, and now you signed to give me clemency. First, I didn't know it was real until I was able to bring and touch this little guy right here. I left him when he was 2 years old, President Trump. You reunited me back to my family. I lost my mother and my father, but I got him. And this is what I live for. Thank you, President.
Look just like him. You can tell that, son. Look just like him.
Trump, thank you so much. From the bottom of my heart, all praise and glory go to God. Thank you. Thank you, the whole Trump administration, because you guys read it.
You see that? When I hear black people say Trump don't do nothing for black people, he's racist. Look at what he said. People talking about, look at what he said about Indians. Don't let me get started on Indians, but anyway. Shout out to them though. This is what Trump is doing. While you have black people running around talking about Trump don't do nothing for black people, you're literally supporting a guy who supports locking up the men of your community. This guy was locked up for a first-time offense for 16 years. for life by the same people y'all quick to go vote for. I support people who help, who actually are out doing what they say they're going to do. This is the type of the thing that you would think the Democrat Party would be doing, right? But they're not. They were good with locking up black men for decades. But now, because you got Joe who wants to be president, Joe has always wanted to be president, by the way. But now, more than ever, he's virtue signaling any way he can with the mask, with the cloth mask, with the whole, I'm the opposite of Trump. I'm for black people. I'm going to take a knee. All this virtue signaling from a guy who cares nothing about black life, who was willing to lock up people. Him and Kamala both are okay with just locking up black men. So every time I hear one of you black liberal clowns who have no facts whatsoever try to argue with me, because I just ignore you. I don't argue. I don't go back and forth with none of you politically illiterate people. This is what's going to be put in your face every single time. You support a party that is not about getting black men out. They're about locking them up. They're about siphoning votes. They're about destroying the male leadership in the community, because the way to control the community is through the women. And we see that now. We see that you have melanated women who are so mentally screwed up. They believe they should be the heads of households. They believe they should be leading the household, but then want to cry about not having protection. Oh, listen, let me tell you something. If you disregard a patriarchy, you ain't gonna have no protection. You ain't gonna have 1 ounce of protection. The only protection you're gonna have is those white police officers that you're trying to defund. So I just want people to see that work is actually being done while people get on social media and they want to complain about how Trump is bad. Trump is bad. That's why in the next podcast that I do this weekend, I'm going to talk about why melanated women really hate Donald Trump. I'm going to go in. I'm going in on this next podcast. I'm going the fuck in. I'm going in, and I should have that up either Sunday, or Saturday or Sunday. I have that podcast up because I'm going in. We're gonna talk about why these black women really don't like Trump. We're gonna get to the bottom of this. Listen, I'm politically, I'm in the middle. I'm a centrist, but I do lean more conservative, and that's just where I'm at. No, you won't see me wearing a MAGA hat or a MAGA shirt, but you will see me say, you know what, I like progress, and I like when people are able to do things. We are possibly
doomed either way.
And that's according to you, Ant Sound. That's according to you. If you feel that way, then fine. I feel better about having Trump in office than Joe Biden. But you can feel any way you want to feel. But that's how you feel. Because that's usually what people say when they support one part over the other, but they don't want it to seem like that's the case. But that's always the case. Okay? That's always the case. Follow me on Twitter though. Follow me on Twitter. Y'all know what's funny? If I was a Democrat, a liberal Democrat, you would never hear people saying both parties are bad. You'll never hear that. You'll never hear that shit. You only hear when you don't support them. That's the only time I hear that both parties are bad. It's because you don't support Democrats. Y'all wasn't saying that shit when Obama was in office and people were disagreeing with him. Let's see. Let's see. Make sure y'all like the stream, man. All right. I haven't taken phone calls. I'm gonna take a few phone calls. Not that many though. So if you call and you can't get through, I mean, it is what it is. This I told y'all at the beginning it wasn't gonna be a long live stream. All right. The lines is open.
Jay, this your boy Bad Hombre. Great show as always. I'm hanging in here. Jay, you knew I was gonna bring the fire on this one when you started talking about Donald from Manhattan. But someone typed in a text, and it's true. This dude is up to 46% approval within the black community. And I think that black men are waking up and realizing that Democratic Party, they don't have anything to offer us. And I really hate to say this, but Trump really has done more for our community than Barack Obama did. I asked people, name me one thing Barack Obama did for the black community. The only thing they can mention is Obamacare. This dude gave more money to HBCUs than any president in the history for the next 10 years. He got Exactly. And he also did the criminal justice reform, and he's getting rid of the crime bill, and he called Biden out for that last night. I thought there was a knockout blow. And he's also got the empowerment zones with our next president, Tim Scott, 2024, which is putting $500 billion in the black community. And what does Biden hasn't said any, the brilliant thing that Donald from Manhattan did last night that nobody's picking up on, he made that idiot admit to the world that the only thing he did in 47 years was make that racist crime bill. And I thought that was genius. So it's getting ready to be and plus he said that he was done with fracking.
Yeah.
So by Pennsylvania, so it's getting ready to be a wrap.
Yeah,
and that's
it's
all I wanted to say.
All right. Cool, man. Well, I appreciate the call, man.
Great show as always, bruh.
All right, man. Appreciate it.
Okay, peace.
Peace. Yeah, my mic wasn't tuned in like I was, so. But the lines is open. Y'all know I had the mic wasn't I had the mic tuned off, man. Forgive me. Yo, what's up?
Hey, yeah, what's up, Jay? This is Harvey Wright from Lithonia, Georgia, man. I like your video.
Cool.
Caller.
All right.
And I really think that President Trump, he really get too much flack about not doing anything for black people. The video you just showed is proof that he is doing good for black people, and people are gonna be really shocked what he does in the near future for us.
Right.
So I just want to say, keep rising to the top, and I love your videos, man, and take it easy, man.
All right, cool, man. Thanks for the call, man. I appreciate it. All right.
Be easy.
Be easy, man. Thank you. Appreciate it. Lines open again. Lines open again. Take a few more calls. Anybody want to chime in? Yo, you live. What's going on?
What's up, Jay? This is John from New York here.
What's up, John?
I like this topic that you bring up about the debate because I watched it last night.
Okay.
Joe, he looked shook. He looked like scared, shook. Like he just like, my opinion, Trump really had him at the end. Like he really like, especially that crime bill. Like that was a knockout blow for him. Like wow. And I don't usually watch debates like that, but I said, let me give it a shot, and then and I see the end, and it's like
it's riveting television. It is. It's riveting television.
And I also can't wait for your next podcast about why melanated women hate Trump.
Cool. Absolutely. Definitely. I think y'all gonna like it too.
That's all.
Okay. All right, bro. Thanks for the call, man. Yo, you live. What's up?
Hello?
Yeah, what's going on, man?
What's up, man? This is Prince from California, man.
Good, man. All right.
This is Jay show, right?
This is Jay the Black.
What's going on? Yeah. So I'm online right now?
You are live, bro. What you got to say about the topic?
Yeah, man. You guys are crazy as fuck. What do you mean, fucking Trump? Boy? Trump is a clown. Biden is a clown. I've been a Republican since '98. And what the fuck? This nigga.
What the fuck is that? You willing to vote for a senile guy who is known for being
I was voting
creepy?
for him. I'm voting for
It
fucking
sound
Donald
like
Trump
it is.
Both of these niggas is trash.
Okay, if they
But
trash, then what you got to say about it? Man, get off my phone. Playing on my phone. First, you calling and talking about, am I live? Am I live? Stop calling on my phone. You too old to be acting like that, bro. If you want to have a conversation, let's have a civil conversation. Don't be a clown, bro. A lot of you dudes are too old for this shit. I knew this guy was up to some bullshit when he called my show. I'm live. What the fuck you think? You think we having a private conversation? What the fuck is wrong with you black men? You're live. What's going on?
Yeah, what's up, man? I want to say on the polls, man. I live in Texas, and they're saying that it's leaning towards Biden right now, which I truly doubt, because Texas is not going for that bullshit that Biden is promoting. And so I think it's a lot of fake news going around, and I think this is why I don't watch TV, because it's so much lies, man. They're literally trying to convince us that Biden is winning over Texas, and I just seen, you know what I'm saying? I just seen the ratio chart, like the ratio not too long ago, and it was like leaning strong to Trump. Texas has always been a Republican state, so it's so irritating when every time you turn it on, fake news, even in the debates. You know, they're cutting off Trump, but giving Biden 3 minutes to talk.
They helping them as much as they can.
Yeah, and then another thing too. Like I literally have black women who's you know, watching my story, and then we're chatting up, and oh, you vote for Trump? Oh, I don't want to talk to you. You know, what I'm saying? It's just a lot of weird brainwashing, a lot of manipulating going on from your own people. It's crazy stuff going on right now. It's crazy. It's crazy.
It is.
But that's all I wanted to say.
Okay, bro. Cool, man. Thanks for the call, man. All right. Peace. That is what you call a civilized caller, not a clown. This ain't a clown show. Y'all not about to call me on some bullshit, because you will get embarrassed. I have absolutely no problem embarrassing people calling my show on some clown shit. Absolutely no problem. Yo, you're live with Jay the Black. What's going on?
Hey, Jay, what's going on, man? It's Jay from Texas, man. Yeah, man, I'm not sure who I'm going to vote for, per se, but I am proud of Ice Cube for standing up for the black man, for the thinking black man across the country, man. I stand behind Ice Cube and his outlook because one thing we have to have is our nuclear families intact. No matter what they try to feed our women, it's important that men stand up. And sometimes, you know, as a boss, you got to make hard choices. And I think in this point in time, brothers across the nation, we're gonna have to make some tough choices because either way, you're damned if you do, damned if you don't. You know, you're gonna deal with somebody that's gonna slap you in the face or somebody that's gonna punch you in the back of the head whenever you deal with the Republicans and the Democrats. So we'll see, man. I just tell everybody to do your research in your state and do what you feel, man. It's your right to vote or what not to vote.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
That's all I got to say, man.
All right, cool, man. Thanks for
man.
All right, you too, man. Appreciate the call, man. Let me see. Prince Green. Yeah, I guess he's Prince from Cali. I don't know. All I know is that was his name. Listen, man, y'all can't be calling to my show acting crazy. If you want to call in and keep it logical, we can do that. Y'all calling up here upset, angry, don't do that. Yo, you live with Jay the Black. What's going on?
Oh, what's up, man? This is one of your younger subscribers, but you know I love your content. Sorry, I'm kind of nervous, but I love your content, man. Keep doing what you're doing. That's all I gotta say, man.
All right,
Trump 2020.
All right, man. Thanks for the call, bro.
All right, man.
Peace. All right. Yo, you live with Jay the Black. What's going on?
Hi, Jay. Daisy. From Cali.
What's good, Daisy?
I just wanted to say that. Hi. I feel like Trump did a really good job at the debate because I feel like he really pointed out and really revealed Joe Biden as being a career politician. And that's really just someone who's getting all this underhanded money to lean a bunch of different ways. And at the end of having been in politics for decades, they have nothing to show for it. Actually, they have bad things to show for it, and they expect our vote either way. Like Kamala Harris as well. She has a really bad record, and it's like, why do you feel so entitled to the vote when you have nothing to show for it? Donald Trump, he just came into politics to run for president. He's not part of the swamp. He's not influenced by private money, and I feel like a lot of people and the media are sweeping over the Hunter Biden.
Oh, yeah, they are. Yes, they are. They are trying to hide it and bury it. Twitter is trying to bury it. It's a whole cover-up. It's messy, but it's not going away. It's going to make people dig deeper.
Yeah, because it's like you were ready to impeach this dude over some bullshit. And once it came out there was bullshit, y'all just moved over to, like, COVID or whatever.
Yeah.
But it's just like you guys should put the same energy towards somebody who's going to run for the presidency because he was basically hooking up his delinquent son with multi-million-dollar jobs when he had no experience.
Yeah, none. Just he used his connections to get his son paid, get his son a job because he washed out of the military, you know. And that's what it is. That's what Joe does. Joe used his position to do that for, like Trump said, for his sons, for his brothers. He's always helping the people around him to enrich themselves.
Right, and a lot of people try to well, Trump has his children involved in his business, and it's like, dude, Trump had his hotels and all of that before he came into the presidency. They're not profiting off of positions that are, like, related to the presidency. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, he's not.
All right, well, that's all I had to say about that.
Okay, Daisy. We appreciate the call, all right?
Thank you, Jay. Bye.
Bye. Shout out to Daisy with the call in. All right. Yo, you live. What's up?
Hey, what's up, dog?
Nothing much, man. What's going on?
Hey, much. Nah, man, I'm calling for that topic. You know, I watched your interview with Ice Cube and Fox Soul and the ladies. I really observed them, and I sat there and listened to the way they talk to Cube, and especially when they mention about far mention of black women, and Cube basically went to him and said black people, you know. When I look at that rhetoric, then I start thinking, we've been voting Democrat and been conditioned our whole life to vote Democrat for what? And I realized who's the condition we're actually in. And I'm a owner of a business, so I'm looking at the taxes and everything. I literally say, you know what, I'm done with the Democratic Party. But the crime bill that Joe Biden has put in place, and Donald Trump got, and I'm going to say this, I'm going to get off the belt. Donald Trump got him and said, you've been there, you had 8 years in the White House. 8 years.
Yeah.
What have you done for black people? What have you done? You didn't even get rid of the crime bill, which is affecting majority of black men. So I look at that rhetoric and I said, why would I vote for another person that was under the Obama administration when, he talking about raising taxes? What's it, 60-some% if you make over $400,000 a year?
They're trying to tax as soon as you make a certain. They ready to tax the shit out of you.
Yeah. So nah, I can't get down with that. And I keep real with you. I voted for Trump, man. I said, nah, I'm gonna vote for. I voted for him, and I did what I had to do. Now, did I tell a lot of my friends and family? No, because I know how it's going to lead to arguments and, oh, you voted for the racist. Look, now I don't care who's racist. I'm caring about how's it going to benefit us, especially business owners and brothers and stuff. And Trump got a plan. Q brought it to him. Hey, Republicans are willing to work. All right, let's get this thing done,
And that should matter. Getting things done for black people should matter above, party affiliation. But, according to them, you have to be with one party over the other. You can't go to them. You can't talk to them. They're the enemy.
It's crazy, man. It's crazy. It's ridiculous, man. But, you sit back and you watch and you observe people's actions, they're how they talk. A lot of times I tell people, you don't have to out talk people when you just sit back and listen to them. Sit back and listen to them, and they're going to tell on themselves. Eventually they're going to tell on themselves. So now us brothers are now realizing, saying, hold up, Democrat Party has been the downfall of the black community for over 60 plus years. So I tell people like that, you vote for who you want to vote for.
Right.
But brothers, really think about your future, and especially if you become a business owner one day, you don't want to be taxed on 60% of your income if you make over $400,000 a year.
Right.
So yeah, that's just something I have to bring to you, man. I appreciate everything, dog.
All right, cool, man. Thanks for the call, man. All right.
Anything, man.
All right, man. Yo, you live. What's going on?
How you doing, sir?
I'm good, man. What's going on with you?
Not much, man. I just wanted to call in real quick, man. LisaRaye. I mean, I was hoping her last name would be different, but we all know why it's not different. She's too old. She's too old to be showing her body. We've seen it all in the movies.
Yeah, well, tell her that.
From the TV shows, and we've seen it in her prime. I don't know. I don't want to see shrivel up nipples and all that. But off of that, I just wanted to. I called into a different show yesterday, and I couldn't say what I wanted to say because I kept getting pushed off.
Who, by me?
No, not by you.
Okay.
I don't want to say no names.
Okay, fine. Okay.
And what I was trying to say was, when you go apply for student loans, loans for business, jobs, everything, I never looked at the paperwork and it said man black, woman black, or white, or man white.
Yeah.
And what I'm getting at is, when they ask you what you are, they just say white, black, Hispanic, non-white Hispanic. You know what I mean? And me saying that is to say, why is it in the mainstream that it's a separation between black men and black women? And it's not like that nowhere else.
No.
And it's like crazy. It's like, why is we against each other And I'm like, hold up, when they ask me if I'm black, you black, you black.
Mm-hmm.
So people that's gay that's black, they gay first. It's like, hold up, no, you black first. And then whatever you decide how you want to do your bedroom thing, that's between you and God and that person.
Mm-hmm.
Just keep me away from it, though. I don't want the same sex with me. But and it's so divisive right now when it comes through, like Ice Cube.
Mm-hmm.
He's going through the thing. When he come on that show, he did them a favor.
Yeah, he did.
It's like, and I'm like, hold up. That's probably the only guest celebrity they had on there. Everybody else is E&D celebrities on that show,
Mm-hmm.
And it's sad. It's like they didn't even show respect. Like,
no.
And then you got a person there that he put in a movie.
Yeah, she didn't say shit hardly, especially toward the middle of the end. She didn't really say anything. Like, she was just letting them go at him and not even trying to defend them. She kind of at first a little, then she sort of stepped back and just let them go crazy.
Yeah, but like he said, literally when he was talking about they are the same. Now you got somebody jumping in talking about, well, no, this white man gave me a job at Fox Soul, so he ain't like that.
Wow.
Like, why do you feel that you got to stick up for him? Why do you feel you got to stick up for any type of man that's not your husband or your brother or your father? Especially the opposite sex. He would never stick up for you. They don't give a F about you. You're a blackface for to make money. Know your role. And, yeah, your channel is better than what they put out. I didn't see when they started Fox Soul. It was like, it was going somewhere for a second, and then they threw a bunch of black people, the celebrities in there with no credentials. Like Cube said, you got people here talking. There's no credentials behind them. They ain't go to school. They don't know anything. They just a celebrity or a comedian or something. They got a radio show. Now they want to run their mouth, which is okay with me. But why is you dissing another man because he don't agree with you? And I'm glad he's saying what he want to say, just like a 50 Cent. It's like certain people, because when I ride up and down the street from my house and I own my land, I see Trump. And then I know a neighbor down the street from mine, she put a Biden sign up, but me and her already talked. She's an older lady. I came and helped her with her car. And she already, said, but she go on Biden because she can't stand her neighbors. It's not because she want to vote for Biden for this and that. Yeah. And that's how they roll with politics, and she's white. So that's how they do it. But, yeah, I just wanted to call in and say it can't be woman black. It can't be man black. It got to be black, and then what they like to say after black or African American. You know how they put on the little applications and stuff like that, and when you go apply for everything.
Yeah.
But they don't understand that, and that need to be pushed to the front. Like, yo, you can't separate.
Right.
And they lucky it wasn't me, because I would tell them straight up, I'm lifting arm man. I'm doing things for men. And if they tell me, well, what about black women? You know what I would tell them?
What's that?
I'm going to tell y'all what the Democrats been telling y'all for over 12 years. What rising tides lift all boats.
Absolutely.
That's what I would tell them. But take care, man. Thanks for taking my call, sir.
All right, man. Appreciate the call, man. All right?
Right.
Peace. Yeah, at the end of the day, people, vote the way you want to vote. I'm not here to tell y'all how to vote. I'm giving you my thoughts and how I feel about certain things. It's not to pressure you. It's not to make you come to my side. I think eventually you'll see the light and you'll say, you know what? I think Jay has a point. There's some people going to say, you know what? I don't care what he has to say. I'm going to continue the status quo. And a lot of you want to continue the status quo, which is fine. You want things to be where it is, but it's only going to get worse. The women want power and they want control. And they're not just going to be satisfied with what they have now. They're going to want more and more and more. Trump represents everything they hate. Now, I'm going to get into it on the podcast. You see, men who show masculinity of any sort is going to be hated unless it's controlled masculinity. Like you have these guys that are very controlled. They may be seen as masculine or as quote unquote alpha males, but they're controlled. They're broke. They're destitute. They need a woman to help them and save them. And those are the type of males that these women will deal with. I just hope people understand that. But if you think outside the box and you want to do something differently, you want to bring something different to the conversation, you're gonna be treated badly. Yo, what's going on?
What's up, Jay? Your boy Shot from the Bay.
What's up, man?
Oh man, just gonna make it quick. Video spot on from LisaRaye to those women robbing to Trump and Biden. I kind of need some advice too because a few callers back, it's like it's tough when you work with so many black women and you're dating black women, but with this election thing, man, I've been kind of loose, but I've been more open. It's like I'm kind of like losing some sisters to just over my political opinion. I don't know what you think I should do.
I think you should do what you feel like is right. We're not gonna make everybody happy. If you live like that, you're gonna have a very stressful life. So I would just tell you to just do what you feel like you need to do. Because if you're trying to make everybody like you, it's not gonna work out. Everybody's not gonna agree with you.
You're right, and I've been doing that because it's hard for me, especially now in my early 30s, to tell people what they want to hear instead of what they need to hear. And so, to me, I kind of, if you're going to want to separate over my political opinion and my freedom to choose, then maybe you shouldn't be in my life.
I agree.
Same with family and stuff. I kind of, with family, they're a little bit more understanding, but I just kind of avoid talking about it around, cousins, whether they're male or female. But yeah, when the other caller said the same thing, I'm like, I was going through the same things. Like, you're dating women at the job or around. It's like, and it's Kamalaville over here. But to be honest with you, California is really a Republican state, and so they're going to get a rude awakening when they get those numbers back.
Really? Okay.
It's just pockets. Like think about Chicago, Illinois. Illinois is a Republican state, but Chicago is a Democratic city. Well, that's kind of like out here.
Like Los Angeles, San Francisco is very liberal, right?
Yes. But anything in between, Fresno, Bakersfield, even maybe up north like Eureka, it's very red.
Okay.
Same with San Diego. So, I'm not going to lie just to please everybody else. So I'm about to turn in my ballot next week, voting for Trump and Pence. And let's get drain these swamps, man. So that's really all I got to say. And good stuff, Jay. I sent you a topic on your Instagram, so hopefully, if it makes sense, you'll do a video.
I think I might have seen it. If not, I'll go back and check again. All right.
Yeah, it's about Saweetie and Birkin bags.
Okay. Yeah, I think I took a look at that. Yeah.
All right, everybody. Have a good Friday, y'all. Peace.
Peace, man. Peace. All right. Let me tell you something, man. Don't be stupid and come in my chat room putting other people's channel names in my chat. You people are morons. No matter how much you're angry with me and you want to type people's names in the chat, it's not going to change the fact that people still fucks with me. Yo, you live. What's good?
Hey, what's going on, Jay? It's Big Man from Alabama.
What's good, man?
Yeah, man. I just want to say, man, hey, I think they're going to be very, very surprised at how many black men are voting for Trump. Okay, like the brother just said.
Yeah.
We may not say it out loud, but black men are going in groves because they done with the bull. Okay, because if most black people think about it, most black people are Republicans. Okay, if they really, really think about it, you got to remove your emotions out of this. You got to vote for your interest.
Right.
Okay, I'm a veteran. Okay, so
Okay.
Republicans always get more money for the veterans. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
I'm a capitalist. I'm an entrepreneur, so that's going to benefit me more, especially with the tax breaks. I'm not trying to get taxed, just like the brother said. Okay, I'm pro-gun. Okay, most black people pro-gun.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm anti-abortion.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, most black people should be anti-abortion. Okay,
Yep,
but
should
it's really,
be.
really something they don't like to talk about it because all the black lives being murdered, $300,000, not 300,000, but 300,000 aborted babies a year. Black women. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so that's really the silent killer, and that's really the one they don't want to talk about. They don't want to talk about that. Okay, all right. I'm a conservative. I don't like LGBTQ. You know what I mean? That's good for them. Okay, but like the brother says, keep that away from me.
Mm-hmm.
Do what you do, but keep that away from me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but the black community was kind of anti-black community.
Yeah,
you know,
we're very conservative. If you look at it, we're religious, like you said. That there are certain things that morally we don't accept. We still don't accept. So black people are very conservative. They just vote very liberally for the, you know.
Yeah, with their emotions, they vote with their feelings. Okay?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right. If you don't think two old 60, 70-year-old rich white men not have some races in them, then but everybody loved Trump before he became president.
Mm-hmm.
That's how much they can brainwash us. Mm-hmm. The rappers, the athletes. He was all in cameos. Trump everywhere. Black people getting money like Trump. Rappers put it in their lyrics, and all of a sudden he racist. He a stone cold racist. Now y'all like him because they didn't brainwash our people.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Because the women lead our community. Our women, the women are in their emotions and their feelings, but black men are voting for Trump, MAGA 2020. And I'm telling everybody, okay, we are Republicans. Remove your feelings. Think about what's going to benefit you the most. Okay?
Right.
I'm not a huge Trump fan. I'm not a Trump, but his party aligned with my interests. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Like the brother said, Obama was in that 8 years. You see how that worked out. They don't want to talk about that.
No, they don't. Not now.
But that's all I had to say, Jay, man. You know, I just wanted to get on here, but MAGA 2020, black man.
All right, man. Appreciate the call, big man. All right.
All right.
All right, man. Yo, you live with Jay the Black. What's going on?
Hi, Jay. This is Ednice. How are you?
I'm good, Ednice. What's going on with you?
You know, I'm not doing too bad, you know.
Okay.
Just chilling, and you're listening to your show and all that stuff. I'm telling you, this election thing going on, it's just getting on fire.
Mm-hmm.
It's ridiculous, you know. And I'm going to be honest with you. I've been voting like Democrat for the longest time, but now it's like I just don't know what to do, you know, because Trump has some points. And then Biden, well, he's old. You know what I'm saying? Trump still has some fire in him. You know what I'm saying? Biden's old. But it's not just that. It's just the disrespect and the vitriol that people are throwing to each other. It's like,
yeah, man.
If you're my friend, I don't care if you're a Trump supporter. It doesn't matter to me. It's like, you know, we're supposed to love each other no matter what. But politics is a bitch. Excuse my language.
Yeah, it's been crazy this political season. A lot of people want it to be over already. They're tired of the mudslinging. They're tired of the campaign ads. They're tired of people just fighting. Like we've been going through this CV situation this whole spring and summer, and then we got what was going on with the civil unrest, and now you got it's been a very bad year for everybody, but this election is only making it worse because everything is being politicized, you know?
Yeah. And the thing is, I understand what some callers are saying, that they don't talk about politics at work. You can't even talk about it in your family because, you know, the vitriol that you're going to get whether you're at work or you're at home, it's like you can't even breathe up in this mother sucker. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yeah. And it's kind of sad because, you know, we're supposed to, as Americans, we're supposed, and especially as black Americans, we're supposed to be united and respect each other and all that. But for me, it's just about the economy. You know what I mean? Our black men and women want to go back to work and earn money back for their family, for their families and for their communities and such. And it's like everything has been such a standstill. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, like I said, I'm going to be honest with you, I've been voting Democrat, but now I just don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
The whole thing is that I'm really concerned about is just the mailing ballots and the voting process. What I've heard is that there was this person who lit up a newspaper and threw the burning newspaper into a ballot box.
Yeah, it's been fraud going on, and I think that Trump was trying to get on, and the media attacked him for it because there is some fraud that goes on with mail-in ballots.
Yeah, I understand that, but still, for people to act crazy and to remove the sorting machines from the postal hubs, that's not going to help matters anyhow. You know what I mean? It's like you need those sorting machines because those sorting machines can sort out at least 1,000 pieces of mail an hour.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So now you have people doing it manually, and it's like, it's a pain in the ass. I'm just, the voting thing to me is what counts. I really don't care about who says what or whatever, as long as we all educate ourselves, regardless of what political affiliation you are, then, may the best person win. That's all I can say.
Right. Hopefully the best person will win, but, I think they will. But
okay. Well, I'm not going to stay too long because it's getting late. I'm going to give a shout-out to all the moderators, to Gerald, to True Atlas, to Full of Southern Charm, to Gemini Rising, to Gerald Stevenson. Let me see, who else? I hope I don't miss anyone. Gerald, Verd, 85.
You got True.
Nicole.
You got Gerald and Antoine.
Oh, yeah, my friend Gerald Antoine Trucker. Okay. And a big shout-out to you, Jay. You are doing a fantastic job.
Thank you.
I love it when you put those wackadoodles in place. That really makes my day.
Well, sometimes you got to do that. You got to do that. All right?
Yeah, but the way you be doing it, you just do it. You do it all like, just like a black man. I love it.
Well, what's good is as long as it's getting the point across.
I'm just being goofy.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I know. Well, you take care of yourself, Jay, and God bless everybody.
You do the same. You do the same, Ednice. All right.
All right. Take care of yourself, sir.
All right. Well, shout out to Ednice with the call in. You know what I'm saying? Oh shit.
Make sure you're researching the actual policies that are being pushed by local officials. 2. Also start attending city hall meetings. The process.
Absolutely. I tell people all the time that the local elections are far more important than the national elections. The people who are going to be running your city and the people who are going to be representing your city and the state, those are very important. Who they make the sheriff, if y'all have sheriff's office, who is the sheriff, the mayor, deputy mayor, the council people. That matters a lot because they are the ones that are going to be directly responsible for the infrastructure of your city. That's it for the phone calls, people. That's it for the phone calls. But I appreciate everybody for calling in and tuning in. I told you I didn't want this to get too long. How long was this live stream? Let's see. It's like an hour or so, right? Yeah, local elections are far more important. Like if you think that you got a good mayor, you got good people representing you, and they've been helping make your city better, then you need to keep those people in power unless they move on to something else. All right? But yeah, that's it for me, people. That's it for me. But I appreciate y'all tuning in, man. I got to go ahead and wrap the stream up. If y'all calling in, call in on the next show. Hopefully y'all have a very good weekend. Shout out to everybody that's here. Make sure that you like the stream as you come in. As you leave out. As you come in. As you leave out. If you haven't, follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram to get notified when videos drop. Okay? I will drop the new podcast sometime this weekend. And I just appreciate y'all showing support, man. Y'all going over there to Anchor and following me on Anchor and follow me on the website. As a matter of fact, put the website in there. Okay. And y'all just do an amazing job of really supporting the vision for my platform and what I'm seeking to do. All right? And as long as y'all support, I'll continue to make the content that y'all like to see. I'll continue on that path. You can always send topics to the email, jadoblacklive@gmail.com. The email is in the description if you don't know how it's spelled. And yeah, man, that's it for me. That's it for me. Love to all of y'all. I love all of y'all. I appreciate the support. Continue to be great while I'm away from doing live streams for a couple of days, and I'll be back at it at the start of next week. Okay, the start of next week I'll be right back on it. But I want to shout out to Michael Dwayne for the Cash App. I don't want to forget that Michael Dwayne came through with the Cash App. I don't want to leave out and somebody don't support it. Hold up. And shout out to the Biden supporters that were very upset. Their comments weren't getting through. They were upset. They were mad. Make sure I check all these messages before I leave out of here. Shout out to Michael. Shout out to Michael with the PayPal, man. Appreciate that too, man. Absolutely love the support, man. Y'all be supporting. Okay. Hold up. And all the people subscribing too, man. I get to see in real time the people subscribing to the channel. I think that's cool. And what else? I think that's it. Okay then, cool. I'll see y'all in the next one. Y'all take care.